Hello everyone, this is week 21 recap. I hope you've all enjoyed the last one. This is my last couple of days here near Lyon and last couple of days here in France. It's been a pretty good time, but let's get straight into it. First day, day one. Coming off the music fest, woke up pretty early, cleaned up the Airbnb that we rented that night, then went to the grandmother's house. Bought some sandwich ingredients on the way there, and then when we arrived, made some sandwiches. Also played a bit with the dog, was pretty nice, and had an overall good time. Then we went home, and on the way stopped by a little lake where we ate lunch. Was pretty cool. Had pretty good sandwiches, just cheese and ham, liked it very much. Then headed further home and arrived, played some 2K, some Brawl Stars. All with Augustin, and then also taught him some piano. Then had dinner, which was rice with green peas, and then packed my stuff for Lyon, where I'm in right now. Got very nervous since I thought I might miss something, but everything is good except for maybe the rain jacket, because there wasn't any rain. Day 2, woke up pretty early, still very nervous since this is like a big journey for me. I packed the final stuff, my nécessaire, and all the toothbrushes, my retainer and such. Ate breakfast and then just went over things. Then took 2 buses to get to the Gare Nantes. Then just got there right on time, hop on my train, and was pretty chill time from there. Kevin, which was coming with me, probably saw him in the background last recap. Hopped on at the next station and we just talked, watched some series, played some Mario Kart, and kind of did our own thing for like 5.5 hours until we arrived. Leticia, who was the host mother of this place here, picked us up, and we got to meet the 2 sons, Samuel and Axel. Axel being in Terminale and Samuel being in Première, or senior and junior year. Both were pretty cool, and on the way home or to the house, we went to go grocery shopping, bought some vegetables and some chicken, and then made some then put the vegetables and chicken on sticks and put them on the grill. It was pretty good. Then after dinner, which ended up with their dog, which was like a big Bernese mountain dog, licking off their yogurt. I recorded my weekly recap and then went to bed. Day 3, woke up early enough. Had breakfast, which was just cereal with yogurt again, still pretty good. Then we got to meet 2 other exchange students, Ariana and Sandra, which would come with us for the day to Vichy. Ariana's father picked us up at the house. We were the last one to leave, so we locked everything up and brought us to the Gare Rouen, or train station. Then went to Vichy, took about an hour with train, and was pretty chill train ride. Then got off. The main attraction about Vichy is that there is like hot springs that kind of produce bubbling water with salt. It was pretty funny to drink it, but isn't really the best water. And people used to come there from like all over Europe just to get like the spa treatment. And we just explored the springs, got back, ate lunch, which was a tomato sandwich, pretty good. Then just explored some stores, nothing really good to see, and Kevin found an electric scooter, which we used, was pretty fun to ride on. And the girls went in the park whilst we just rode around it with the scooter, but met up with the girls in the park, had some ice cream, and then just walked around a bit until train came again. We took the train home. Leticia picked us up, which is, again, a reminder, my host mother here, pretty cool. Then had dinner. Also on like the way back, we ran through this water monument, which was pretty fun. Pretty stupid as well, but also pretty fun. Then for dinner there was rice with veggies, and after we brought Ariana back. Sandra got picked up by her parents because she lives like further away, and then we dropped off Ariana and came home. Played some FIFA with Samuel and Kevin, and then watched some Gladiator 2, which is basically just Gladiator 1, but with a different character. Wouldn't really recommend to watch it, just watch the first one. Then went to bed. Day 4, woke up, just chilled, Didn't do really anything that morning. Ate breakfast pretty late. I was like with watermelon as well, was pretty good. Then just chilled until lunch, which was prepared by Axel. Just some pasta with tomato sauce. Nothing special, but still good. We didn't really have anything planned for that day because nobody could bring us to the train station. So we said like, screw this, why not just walk to Rouen, where the train station is, which is about like 2.5 hour walk. And so, in like the middle of the sun, which is like afternoon sun, which was like 34 degrees Celsius. We got through it, pretty exhausted at the end. Went to a couple churches, visited like the local park, and at the end I ended up getting a haircut, which, as you can see, I think is pretty good summer cut. The t-shirt picked us up again, was pretty confused on why we were there, and also pretty amazed because it was very hot out that day. Brought us home, and then we just relaxed until Axel invited us to like a bowling evening with his friends. We picked up one of his friends on the way there, which was named Ruben, who came from Colombia, I believe, yeah. And when we arrived, had some pizzas, played some games whilst waiting for food, and then started the bowling. I was pretty trash, then kind of picked up, but it remained pretty mid compared to the others. But it was pretty fun nonetheless. Then came home and basically went to bed. Day 5, woke up, and like waking up with shorter hair just feels kind of weird, but now I'm getting used to it, but it is what it is. Then for this day, we had planned to go to Lyon with another exchange student from the US named Artem. He lived like on a farm and was usually helping there. And so we got him, and then went to the gare or train station in Rouen. Took the train to Lyon and arrived in Pardieu, which is like the big gare or train station there. Then immediately in front of it, there's like this huge mall, and we went there for like an hour to just go shopping. Found some underwear, and that's basically it. Then went to Al de Lyon, which my parents recommended me I do, and found a restaurant in which I had some pesto spaghetti with buffalo mozzarella. It was pretty good. It was Italian and enjoyed it pretty. Then went to the Basilica, which was in Old Lyon. I took a tram up, was pretty okay up there. And the church was like, or basilica I should say, was pretty massive, pretty impressive, and liked a lot. Then we went down and saw some more views of like the Lyon skyline. Was pretty amazing. Went to some more tourist attractions such as Place Bellecour. Then I started heading back. Went into the mall again but couldn't find anything, so we rushed back to the train and made it on time. Letitia picked us up again. Then we jumped into the pool, which they have here. Was pretty fun. For dinner, lots of family friends and family came over. This was like an evening for like playing cards and such, but just had a nice time talking until like 11 o'clock when we started playing. Mostly this number game and was quite good at it, but never won. Then watched some Severance and went to bed. Day 6, woke up quite late due to watching Severance that night quite late. And had a pretty chill morning, ate breakfast, then started an Uno game in which I sucked, quite frankly. I'm not the greatest Uno player, but the game is mostly luck. And just chilled some more. Kevin woke up at like noon since he stayed up until like 4:30 on a call. I don't know why he did that. Then went home, had lunch, which was some grilled patties with asparagus and couscous. Brushed the Bernese Mountain Dog, was like a full bag of fur, was like this big, but all like stuff pack, and there's still like more. That dog sheds a lot of fur. Then Letitia took us to a local castle here, Chateau de la Roche, together with Ruben and Artem. Then went there, had like a guided tour. Was pretty fun. It's like a castle built on the Loire River and had pretty nice view. We came back, dropped them off, then went to Ariana's house, which is just like a couple hundred meters down, and there were lots of people there, friends, family, and just kind of chilled there, played some Mario Kart, played some Skyjo, but nothing really too fun. Then headed home, and the older host sister, or sister that was living here, was studying at Grenoble, came home for this weekend with our friend, and then I just chilled in my room, watched some YouTube until dinner, which was spaghetti with meatballs. Of course, I didn't take the meatballs, still vegetarian, and was pretty good. I just stayed up talking, and then watched some Severance until falling asleep. Day 7, woke up quite late, then just did my morning routine, ate breakfast, changed myself, took a shower, and packed my stuff, and we went to the grandmother's house of the host family, of course, in which we would eat like a nice lunch with like together a family reunion. Fuck, I can't talk English. And was pretty fun. I had cousins there, of course not mine, just the families, and was like overbaked noodles. Had lots of time there to talk. Was pretty fun. And then after, it was Samuel's basketball game in which he was playing in the final of like a regional match, pretty good level. Then we went to the match, of course, all the family, and the energy was like fucking insane. It's like almost like a college game, and just did that for 2 hours. Game was very close. Lead was never more than 10 points. Luckily they won, and we celebrated quite a lot. Then I explored the town, which was nothing really, because there was basically nothing. Then went home, called my family, which was like at the end of the school year for them as well, and then had dinner, which was pesto with spaghetti, and then we made some crepes on like a mini crepe maker for dinner. Then I watched some more Severance until bed. That's it for week 21 recap. I hope you've enjoyed. See you all next week.